Could you take your business to $50,000 a month within 3.5 months selling on Amazon? One of my students, Donald, has just done that during the months of December. We're going to cover his testimonial today and what he did differently to separate himself as a business owner. All right, guys. So I've got Donald here. He's been in the program for around 6 months now, and I just wanted to jump on a call and let him share his experience in his own words. Donald, just tell the people a little bit about yourself and where were you when you first found me?
What's up? What's up? I'm 23 years old. I've been in the e-com space for a couple of years now, but I decided to start Amazon in 2025. I started um in August. I didn't really sell anything, but September was when I really started selling, and when I joined was early September, I believe.
Early September. All right. And before you joined, where were you with Amazon? Like, what was your situation? Have you tried Amazon before, or were you just starting out? What was going on?
I learned some stuff from someone who previously taught me, but I didn't really sell yet. And I wanted to join a community with a bunch of new sellers. And that's why I chose you guys. I saw a bunch of videos online about people getting scaled up to 10K a month. And that's why I decided to go with Too Nice.
Okay, so like before Amazon, like what was the main source of income? Like, what were you trying to do?
When I was before I did Amazon a few years back, I used to work a 9 to 5. I used to work at IKEA, and then
Oh,
I
nice.
started selling on eBay and stuff like that. So I got into reselling shoes, tools, stuff like that on eBay.
All
But
right,
I
that's
didn't have
what's
any
up.
experience selling on Amazon.
Hey, bro, we get it. All right. So, before you joined the mentorship, what was the most like nervous or hesitant or like nerve-wracking thing? Like, what were you thinking before you joined the program? What was your main concern?
My main concern was finding products. I was having trouble finding a lot of products I could sell at least, because I feel like I was late to the game. I heard about Amazon a while back, maybe back in 2020, but I never hopped on the train. And then I felt like I was too late to find actual success with Amazon. That's what I was worried about.
I got you. And now you know how most people they go start Amazon on their own, they try to figure out by themselves. What made you decide to go with a program instead of just trying to figure out the business model by yourself?
Just seeing a bunch of the videos about the student success, and I want to be around a group of like-minded individuals. I want to be around new sellers as well, people that would elevate me and bring me closer to my goals.
I got you. Okay. And when you first joined, what was like that big switch? So, what were we teaching you that you were like, okay, this helped me learn a lot, and now I can take this and expand off of it?
Um, it was really the Keepa searches. So before that, I was majority sourcing on SellerAmp, just the manual sourcing, going through the seller storefronts and stuff like that. But Keepa searching, playing with the filters really helped me. I think that's what took
Okay.
my game to the next level.
Okay, bet. Yeah, I like that. So, okay, the moment it clicked though, so this is what everyone likes to see. They're like, everyone talks about, their first month, it's slow, but what was it like for you? How was that first month? And when did you get to the point where you're like, okay, I think I can do Amazon full time, or I see the potential with Amazon, I can make this work?
So when it really clicked for me, my first month I did around 4K, which is not bad. I was selling a lot of grocery items, just auto ungated stuff. Um, it moves kind of slow, but it wasn't too bad. When it really clicked for me was my second month when I hit my first 1K day. That's when I was like, okay, there's some potential in this.
Okay, but and that's that second month from first month. So what you did 4K the first month. What did you end on the second month?
20K.
20K, and that was like a big change for you. You saw the growth because I think right after that you did a 30K month, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so growth there, and then I guess try to give them a little more like detail. What was the biggest piece of help for having direct access to us? So like what helped you the most when you have someone to work with you directly?
So shout out my guy Bach, but he used to host some sourcing calls, and I used to be the only one in them. Me and him used to talk one on one. We used to chop it up for hours. He used to help me out, and then the tickets were really helpful. So like whenever I needed something, I would just hit you guys up in the tickets, and then the responses weren't too bad either. Like they were pretty fast.
That's what we try to do. We try to keep it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So you'd say out of like priority, you would say the ticket system was number one. How about the class calls? The class calls were very helpful.
Yeah, the class calls were really good. Faraj hosts a class call on Sunday where it's tailored towards beginners, and then you host a class call which is like really goes in depth with Keepa and stuff like that. And the Keepa search classes were really helpful, especially around the holiday season.
Yeah, okay. And now it's Q1, right? Sales have slowed down, but you've learned the systems, you've dialed in. Can you share a little bit of what results look like, how you're pulling into January, February, and March, how you're doing now?
Yeah, I'm doing not too bad right now. I could show you on my phone. So right now it's the 16th of the month, so we're about halfway through. Let me just show you real quick.
All right. Yeah, you don't gotta show it. You don't have to leak yourself. Just yeah.
I'm
There
at
we go.
27K for the month, so
There we
not too
go,
bad.
Donald.
Not
That's
too
what I like
bad.
to see, brother. That's what I
Yeah.
like to see. And so a follow-up question right into that then. So how has your day-to-day changed since you started seeing results? Because 27K in Q1 is no joke.
Yeah. So my day to day changed drastically because I wasn't doing much Amazon stuff before. So now I've built the systems in Q1 that I've learned from like my beginning months. So I have VAs and stuff like that now who will source for me. And I spent a lot of time reviewing products, and now I'm going into a new layer of my business, trying to get into wholesale and brand direct. So I have them source products for me. I'll review them at the end of the day. I'll do a bit of sourcing myself, but majority of the time, I'm gonna try to source wholesale and brand direct stuff.
There we go. I like that. We expanded, right? We got you in the higher ticket program, and now we're working on the wholesale brand direct. Let's kill it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's do it. So let's do another follow-up question to that then. So looking back, how do you feel your investment went for you? You know, just investing in the program, investing in yourself. What do you think that return on yourself was? Like, do you think it was worth it to you?
Yeah, I think it was really worth it. I think without the program, my progress would have been a lot slower. I probably definitely wouldn't have scaled as fast just because I would have made more of those rookie mistakes. In the beginning, I was spamming the ticket systems and asking
Yeah,
you guys about this, about that, and you guys helped me avoid a lot of those mistakes that would have kept me back if I didn't join.
100%. I'm glad we could help you, brother. So
Yeah.
I want to kind of give the viewer a little more help to their personal business. If you could go back, let's say you could go back to when you first started Amazon, what would be one thing you would tell yourself that you know now that you would really want beginning you to know?
Um, the more time well, obviously, the more time you put into the business is the more you get out of it, and so I would just say spend more time like learning about those small little things that you don't like. Maybe like the Keepa. Like Keepa is really one thing you need to learn and you need to be good at it if you want to be successful in Amazon. Before I was spending a lot of time on SellerAmp, so I think I was wasting a lot of my time where I should have been spending it on Keepa.
Yeah, a lot of people miss that. Like everyone I talk to that, is trying to learn this business on their own, they are missing that part so huge. There's so many different searches you can make to find profitable products people don't even know it.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I guess that kind of goes into our next question. It's like what is the biggest mistake you see new sellers do all the time? Maybe you made it yourself. Was it the seller imp sourcing?
Yeah, I would say the SellerAmp sourcing, spending hours sourcing through SellerAmp, we're just wasting your time sourcing like in a non-efficient way. And then selling on misbranded listings that could really mess you up in the beginning
Oh
and
yeah,
cause
you
you
gotta
a lot
make
of
sure.
problems further down the line.
Oh yeah. Then let's go into your mindset really. Like so what mindset shift made the biggest difference to you and in your business?
Yeah, so your mindset is everything, and you gotta have that mindset where no matter what you do and how many times you fail, that you gotta keep on pushing forward because the only way you're not successful in the business is if you stop or give up. If you don't stop or give up, you'll never be unsuccessful in the business.
I completely agree, dude. You said it very well. And I guess that's really all I got. So what I want to say is last thing, if you want to talk to whoever was just watching this video, if they are on a fence about joining a mentorship, not even this mentorship, what would you say to them? What would you tell them to kind of ease them into this?
I would tell them invest in yourself, man. If you're on the fence about it and you really want to learn, you really want to change something about your life, like invest in yourself, You got to take that risk. If you want to become like someone bigger in life, if you want to hit six figures a month and like, do those big numbers, you got to invest in yourself.
100%, bro. And if you don't invest in yourself, that's what are we doing at the end of the
Yeah,
day? Dude,
exactly.
I appreciate you for hopping on this quick call. I just wanted to let the people know who's in the program, some student results, and just where everyone's at currently. So
Yeah.
thank you, brother, for your time. I appreciate it so much, and I'll catch you, brother.
Yeah, no problem. Take it easy, Adam.